Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. Last time we finished up all the dirty deeds we had to do in Rock Tunnel, namely escaping the darn place. Afterwards, we made our way here to Lavender Town after all this time. So, let's get exploring, shall we? Hey there. Ghosts appeared in Pokemon Tower. I think they're the spirits of Pokemon that the rockets killed. Yeah, we had heard about that. They're not great people. Still, hey there, little girl. How's it going?
Do you believe in ghosts?
I'd say so.
Really? So there are believers.
Weird. Otherwise, what's this? Pokemon Tower. Becalm the spirits of Pokemon. Interesting. Now, inside this is our next rival fight. I kind of want to spoil it because, frankly, there is a ton you can now go do at this point in the game, and I really want to save the rival fight for our newest team members. In fact, it's gonna be a little minute before we step foot inside Pokemon Tower, just because there's so much I want to do beforehand, namely recruiting all of our new friends. In fact, I think at this point in the game, we're going to recruit 3 new party members. Maybe not all today, but at the very least, we're going to see one of them. So that's exciting. So we'll save Pokemon Tower for once we have them. Lavender Town, the noble purple town. Yeah, it does seem that way. All the buildings are purple after all. Otherwise, hey there. This town is known as the grave site of Pokemon. Memorial services are held at Pokemon Tower. Yeah, that's not quite so cheery, huh? Must be why all the weird, creepy music's playing. Otherwise, what's this? Lavender Volunteer Pokemon House. Huh. Alright, what's in here? Hey there. That's odd. Mr. Fuji isn't here. Where'd he go? Mr. Fuji, huh? Sounds like an interesting fella. Otherwise, hey there, kid.
It's so warm. Pokemon is so nice to hug.
You know, I feel like they would be. At least, the ones that aren't literally on fire. Otherwise, hey there.
This is really Mr. Fuji's house. He's really kind. He looks after abandoned and orphaned Pokemon.
That does sound like a very kind person. Otherwise, can we read the book? Pokemon Fan Magazine, monthly grand prize drawing. The application form is gone. It's been clipped out. Someone must have applied already. Well, go figure. So that begs the question, what's in these houses? Oh, hey there. Hello, I am the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Sure. After all, you're a brand new mechanic. Which Pokemon's nickname should I critique? So, happen to name a Pokemon something that you didn't quite like? Or maybe you just forgot to name him after all? Well, how about Dugtrio? Dugtrio isn't. That is a decent nickname, but would you like me to give it a nicer name? How about it? Good then. What shall the new nickname be? So, with this gentleman, you can rename Pokemon. It's quite interesting. Frankly, you don't need to, and if you get into this menu and decide you don't want to rename something, then you certainly don't have to. Still, for the sake of it, let's commemorate this momentous occasion by renaming our Dugtrio Rename. Why not? Done. From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Rename. It is a better name than before. How fortunate for you. Now, there are a couple caveats here. While he says he can, rate and change nicknames, he can't do it to everything. So, even though we just renamed Rename, should you try to rename Rename, he'll just say it's a decent nickname. And, oh, he actually does let us change it again. Weird. I know in some of the other games, he won't let you change the nickname once you've already nicknamed them. So, it's kind of interesting. Also, this is a bit funny, or a funny piece of dialogue. My goodness, I can't speak apparently. It looks no different from before, and yet this is vastly superior. How fortunate for you. So yeah, Otherwise, what happens if you try to nickname a Pokemon that already has a nickname from another trainer? Chiding, is it? That is a truly impeccable name. Take good care of Chiding. Yeah. Normally, Pokemon you nickname twice can't be re-nicknamed, and generally, you can never re-nickname a Pokemon if it wasn't yours to begin with. It's kind of a not great limitation, but it is what it is. We live with it. So, what's in the last house here? Hey there?
Those horrible rockets, they deserve no mercy. That poor Cubone's mother. It was killed trying to escape from Team Rocket.
It's the second time we've heard that. Like they're up to no good. And frankly, while I would like to help, we have other things to do elsewhere. So, sorry. Now, Route 8. There's a whole bunch of new Pokemon here I want to catch. Or at least there's, one. Still, I'm going to try to avoid all the trainers as best I can to try to leave them for our new party members. Still, it's not possible to avoid every single one of them, so, oh well.
What's a cute, round, and fluffy Pokemon?
Well, to my knowledge, that would probably be Jigglypuff or Clefairy. Hey, Clefairy! That was on the money, huh? Not bad. Well, this is gonna hurt you a whole lot more than it hurts me. Cabbage, hit him with the Razor Leaf. Yeah, that's pretty darn good damage. Oh, and you missed to boot? Beautiful. Follow me? Clefairy, if you hadn't noticed, I'm already only fighting you. Oh well. I suppose we'll finish the fight and move on. And another Clefairy. Huh. Alright, kinda one note, but hey, I get it. You have your favorites, and that's that. Minimize. Oh, gosh. Uh-oh. Please hit Razor Leaf. Please hit Razor Leaf. Oh, thank goodness. If the opponent starts just only using moves like Minimize, oh my goodness, can fights become a nightmare. For shame on you, Julia.
Stop. Don't be so mean to my Clefairy.
Well, maybe you shouldn't use Minimize so many times, huh? Heck, one is more than enough. So, in here is the new Pokemon I want to find. So, let's get on in and see what we can find, huh? Also, if you notice, there's quite a few patches here with berries. A Rost Berry, an Encounter, with a Pidgey, of all things. Well, oh well. Granted, frankly, now's a really good time to catch Pidgey. I believe it's only, I think, a level away from evolving, so if you want a Pidgeotto pretty easy, that's a good way to get one. I'd highly recommend it. Still, it'll take one battle to evolve it, or, well, one level, not one battle, but you get the point. Otherwise, hi, Sandshrew, you're not quite what I'm looking for. So I think I'll cut to when I find the Pokemon I am looking for. Be right back. Well, well, well. Hello there. This is Vulpix, the newest member of our team. I have been so excited to add this member to our team. Now, I will tell you, Vulpix is a LeafGreen exclusive Pokemon, and admittedly, it's considerably the worst option between the two games, which is kind of a shame. Its counterpart in Fire Red is Growlithe. Both of these Pokemon evolve using a special method that we've seen before, Evolution Stones. However, back in Generation 1, the special stat was one and the same. There was no special defense, only special. Unfortunately, in Generation 2, when special defense was added, the special stat was split. Unfortunately for Vulpix, they got kinda screwed over by it. They still have really phenomenal speed and amazing special defense, but their special attack isn't the best. So it's still a good Pokemon, it's just not what it used to be. Still, this is who I want for our team. She'll be our very best fire move user. My goodness. I'm apparently so, heck, I don't even know the word I want to use. My goodness. I'm caught totally speechless. I suppose that's what happens when you find a foxy lady, huh? And speaking of, she's number 37, the fox Pokemon. When it is born, it is just one snow white tail. The tail splits from its tip as it grows older. Yeah, my goodness. So, I have just the name for her. Speaking of foxy ladies, I'm going to name her after the fox goddess, Inari. So, welcome on, Inari. Welcome to the team. We're going to have to go get you out the box, but hey, that's nothing we can't handle. So, on to the PC we go. And man, I don't know why I couldn't find the words to speak. I guess I'm just so ecstatic that we finally have a new team member after so long that I really just couldn't find the words. Maybe I was enamored by the wonderful red hue of that fur, or maybe I really am just excited to have someone new other than King and Cabbage. I do love them, don't get me wrong, but after using them for so long, it's nice to have some variety. So, Inari, let's take a look at you. A gentle nature. Otherwise, kinda not the best stats, but granted, you are a much lower level, and you are unevolved. You do have the ability Flash Fire, though, which powers up if hit by fire. I believe Flash Fire also completely nullifies fire damage. So this is actually a really great Pokemon to switch into fire moves with if you can predict it. So not only can you not take damage from it, you get powered up. At least I believe that's how it works. There are some abilities that do that, and then others that just, you take the damage and get the power up. So I might be misremembering a bit. Also, this is quite interesting. Speaking of having really good special defense, gentle nature decreases her defense at the behest of increasing her special defense. So Inari's going to be quite a wonderful special wall. How fun. So, come on, gal. Let's get this party started. Otherwise, I'm going to start leaving behind quite a few of our other Pokemon because frankly, we really don't need them anymore. As much as I like having Rename with us, we really don't need her along. So, sorry, gal. I will keep Teleport, though. He's just useful. Or she. I can't keep track of it. So now, there's one very big important thing I want to mention. Vulpix is a strange family of fire types. Namely in the fact that they don't learn a whole lot of fire type moves. She has the move Will-O-Wisp, which is a 75% accuracy move that will inflict burn. This is pretty much the bread and butter move of the Ninetales line, and it's not bad, but if you can't help but notice, it only inflicts burn and does no fire damage. So it might be a little rough going early on for poor Inari here, as the best she has is Quick Attack. Which, don't get me wrong, Quick Attack is a phenomenal move, normally. But, being a fire type with no fire damage is kinda rough. Now, don't you worry, all hope is not lost. Come level 29, which, yes, I know is a far ways off for her, she will learn one of the best fire moves in Pokemon, Flamethrower. Sure, it may not be Fire Blast, which is one of the highest damage moves, but it does have 100 accuracy and I believe 90 power? Or maybe it's 95. Point is, it is an incredibly damaging fire move that you want to make sure you get. Now, I am specifically bringing this up because should you evolve Vulpix into its evolution Ninetales before level 29, Ninetales does not learn Flamethrower in this generation. It is a criminally brutal crime that this is the case. So, we're going to be keeping Inari as a Vulpix until she hits level 29. Once she's 29, learns Flamethrower, we'll be evolving her once we get the correct stone to do so, which is pretty easy, actually. In fact, we might be getting it today. Still, I wanted to go out the way just to say that and, really draw attention to it because it really does matter. That's one of the best examples of you really should wait on this Pokemon to evolve it. Still, let's get her some experience, huh? I'm a rambling gaming dude. Hey, I guess this guy's kind of similar to me, huh? He probably rambles on too while gaming. I get it. So, let's see what you got. Hey, speaking of the other version exclusive, there's Growlithe. So unfortunately, not only did Vulpix kind of get screwed over in the special split, she also has the worst ability. So it's kind of a, double whammy, which really sucks. Still, that's alright. We'll love her all the same. Besides, she's going to be a wonderful fire type user. So let's do the old switch out method and let King start bashing him up. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. 234 experience. We'll take that. This is also one of the reasons that I really wanted to make sure that, I found things. Also, I should not have used Thrash. Whoopsies. Sorry, Inari. Oh well. Yeah, missed the big chance. Yeah, you're telling me about it. Me and you, maybe we're kindred souls. Rambling gaming dudes, I guess. Also, hey there.
You should be informed. You need strategy to win at this.
Well, yeah, that's what I've been talking about, guy. Did you not hear me talking about not evolving my Vulpix until a certain level? I mean, come on. It's been all about strategy today. Ooh, a Grimer. You know what? Let's try Will-O-Wisp out. I always loved this animation. It's really cool because effectively, Vulpix is based off of the Kitsune, which are, I believe, the descendants of Inari, which is the name I gave to our Vulpix. So it's quite appropriate that, the Fox Pokemon is based off of the Fox Goddess, or at least her descendants, I think it is. I'm not super up to date with the lore and whatnot. Point is, I thought it was a fun name and very fitting. The other big thing, too, is that it's fitting that, Kitsune's curse people, and Will-O-Wisp is effectively placing a baleful curse on the enemy. I like it. It's super fun theming, and frankly, there's a lot of Pokemon stuff that does the same thing. It's super cool. Now this time, I won't make the mistake of using Thrash. Sorry, King. I know how much you love thrashing about, but frankly, we don't need you to go that far in this fight. Also, remember that other notorious Pokemon I mentioned who's famous for spamming Minimize? Well, you were looking at him. Grimer and its evolution Muck are infamous for just using Minimize constantly. Hey, speak of the devil and it shall appear. Let me guess. Turn 1 Minimize? That's usually what they like to do. Hey, I hate that I'm right. That's really bad. Inari, if you can, hit him with Will-O-Wisp? Oh, there's no chance. Yeah. Let me guess. Another Minimize? No, actually. Oh, I was wrong. Yep, it's another Minimize. This is going to be now a pretty impossible fight. However, we do have one chance. Ow. Well, that's bad. I guess King? Man, I hate Muck for this very reason. Try a Brick Break. Oh, good, it missed. Oh, good, he's using Harden. Even better. If you use Muck for the purpose of Minimize, you're a terrible person. Hate to say it, but I don't make the rules. Oh, how insulting this is. Oh, good, he disabled us. That's even better. Lovely. I guess try double kick. Oh, good, you hit him for almost 0 damage. Good. Oh, man. All right, maybe just start thrashing. Oh, good, I actually connected, thank goodness. Well, that's going to hopefully speed things up a little. But yeah, seriously, how fitting that I was just mentioning this Pokemon, and here it is already being a nuisance the first time we see it. Ugh. Thank goodness it is gone. And I am so sorry, Inari, that you fainted from it. You did not deserve that.
It's not logical.
Yeah, you being a... Alright, look. I'll calm myself. But man, we gotta go run back to the Poké Center and heal our poor full picks. I can't believe this. I tell you, the nerve of some people just spamming minimize, saying, yup, it's a legitimate strategy. I mean, look, it is to the point where they banned it in competitive play, but seriously, come on. It's awful. You know, that does make me wonder, what TMs do we have? Do we have a certain... We do. Aerial Ace. This is an extremely fast attack against one target. It can't be evaded. This move bypasses accuracy checks. Someone learned this. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. Great. Well, I guess we're stuck dealing with Minimize then. So be it. So be it. Oh, that is terrible. Ooh, and I think we're about to see a very interesting thing that wasn't originally in the Generation 1 games.
We'll shock you with our twin power.
Oh, that's right, they didn't change this. I'm thinking of something else. So yeah, in this game, the twins are one trainer. Oh no, we do get to see it. Oh good. This is a double battle. This was one of the big features of Generation 3, namely Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. However, we can still see these in Generation 1 because they added them. I want to say originally in the game, these were two trainers standing next to each other. However, in the remakes, they decided to make them double battles because the games could actually support this. That's kind of why it was such a huge thing, is the fact that the games couldn't do this before. So being able to show off 4 Pokemon at once battling was a really big deal. In fact, later games introduced triple battles, which is just as insane as you'd think. It's a lot of fun though. Still, I was worried that they were just going to make it one trainer, because I believe in Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, when it's a double battle, both of the trainers will have the little pop-up exclamation mark to show that they've noticed you. But I digress. Point is, I am so happy that we actually got to see a double battle. These are cool. They actually make the moves Follow Me and other double battle related moves worthwhile and, you know, actually mean something. You've probably been seeing Clefairy use Follow Me for such a long time that you've wondered, what is the point? Well, here's the point. Double battles.
Our twin power.
Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, you weren't all that powerful, all things considered. And here is one of my favorite spots in the game.
School is fun, but so are Pokemon.
You know, that's not a bad point. Now, granted, me growing up, I wasn't a huge fan of school. At least not until about middle school, strangely enough. Whenever I got into middle school, I thought the shift in scheduling and how things work was a lot of fun. And I think it made it a lot easier for me to juggle, because I knew that, you know, I could just go to one subject after the next, and it wasn't just this whole jumbled mess to me. So I guess maybe I'm a little strange in that regard, that I liked later schooling a lot more than I liked earlier schooling. So, I don't know. I mean, like, heck, especially high school, I actually really enjoyed my time there. It was really fun, because I even got to go to essentially a vocational school and learn a whole bunch of internet technology, or yeah, internet communication technology stuff. So like IT related things. That was super cool. Otherwise, enough of me nerding out about school. Let's nerd out about Pokemon. After all, that's what we're doing, ain't it? Smog. Ugh. You know, I gotta say, with that Sprite, coughing always looked like it would smell really bad. Now, admittedly, I do really bad around smoke and people who, smoke cigarettes. So I think coughing would probably be one of my most hated Pokemon to be around because it would probably genuinely be bad for my lungs. Otherwise, enough about smoking. Inari grew to level 18. She gained 2 HP, 1 attack, 1 defense, 2 special attack, 1 special defense, and 1 speed. Good for her.
You made it clear to me that I should stick with school.
And that's not terrible advice. Though to be fair, school isn't for everybody. So,
I like Nidoran, so I collect them.
Well, if it's Nidoran male, I'd say I like him too. After all, Nidoking is quite the powerhouse.
Nidoran female, huh?
Sure. Yeah, let's just be safe and use the switch method. I'm not a super huge fan of having to do this, but frankly, it gets the job done, even if I'm not a huge fan of it. So, it is what it is. Otherwise, this huge line of trainers is one of my favorite farming spots in the game. Should you use the Versus Seeker, which I know I haven't brought up in a while, you can get essentially 6 trainer fights here. Technically 5 because one's a double battle, but you get the idea. This is a phenomenal spot for grinding experience, and frankly, I would recommend using it. Sure, all the trainers here aren't all that powerful, but you can rack up a lot of money really quickly by fighting them all. So it's not a terrible plan. Also, too, I realize I could have shown off all the trainers back in, what was it, Vermilion City? Or was it Cerulean? No, it was Vermilion. Yep, back in Vermilion City, where we found the Pokemon blocking our road. Back in the field before Diglett Tunnel, or after Diglett Tunnel, technically. I realized I could have shown them off and then just used the Versus Seeker later to train up our new teammates, but I thought it'd be fun to save them and go back later with them. Still, you get the idea. I just wanted to make sure we had plenty of experience to throw around because, like I said, we're going to be getting new party members left, right, and center. In fact, I think my plan is to get another new party member in the next episode and then another new one after that. It's kind of insane just how I planned our team out and who all we're going to be recruiting and when, but I think it'll be fun. We had a pretty, admittedly good early game with just King and Cabbage, so we're going to have 2 really big, beefy Pokemon that are going to help a bunch of really smaller ones to make a pretty well-rounded team. I'm excited for it.
Why? Why?
Because I need your money and experience, of course. I mean, come on, it's only logical. So, on to the next girl.
Meowth is so cute. Meow, meow, meow.
Well, I guess it is kind of cute. To be fair, I have quite a few cats, so I get it. I understand the sentiment. All right, Inari, let's get you switched out because I really don't want you fainting. Ow. Haha, see, poison point. That's what you get for trying to bite me. Well, I guess let's use Brick Break and be done with it. There we go. Good job, King. In fact, this might get you a level. Oh, so close. Another Meowth. Now, to be fair, I kind of want to be safe here. And, do I have a potion, actually? I don't know if I do. Oh, I do. Okay. Woo! Thank goodness. I want to heal Inari just so I can safely switch in and not have her faint immediately again. It's gonna be a pretty big uphill battle using a lot of the new Pokemon that we're going to catch. but frankly, it'll be worth it in the long run. Soon enough, they'll be carrying us throughout several areas. Ooh. Yeah, that's why I healed, because I knew that would hurt. Otherwise, King, come on back out, and let's get you that level, huh, pal? Way to with the payday. Also, that's an interesting move. I believe that's the big move that Meowth uses, which will scatter coins everywhere, and you can make money off of it. It's kind of cool. Still, it's no match for us. Hey, King grew to level 35. Gained 4 max HP, 2 attack, 2 defense, 2 special attack, 2 special defense, and 2 speed. Pretty darn good, especially in the HP department. One final Meowth. I really want to get Inari that experience. So, I guess we'll use another potion and hope that that's good enough. Ow. See, why couldn't you just use Scratch? If you use that, I'm sure she'd be fine. Well, fingers crossed. A bite. All right, not bad. Not bad. I'll take that one. Come on, Inari. Let's let King finish him off. I guess I could have used Cabbage, but I really don't want to split the experience. So maybe from here on out, I'll use Cabbage till he hits level 35. I guess we'll see. Ooh, a critical hit and super effective. Yeesh. That must have hurt. But hey, Inari grew to level 19. She gained 2 HP, 2 attack, 1 defense, 1 special attack, 1 special defense, and 2 speed. Pretty good.
Meow.
I mean, I get it. You like cats. I can't say I blame you. I like cats too. They're nice. Otherwise, let's heal Inari again. There we go. And let's fight the final lass in this line of gals. I guess a nerd. Either way.
We must look silly standing here like this.
I mean, kinda, yeah. I won't deny it. Still, at least you're aware. Also, wow, you have a lot of Pokemon. Pidgey, huh? Sure. How about Will-O-Wisp, huh? Now, the fun thing about Will-O-Wisp is that because it inflicts burn, it halves their attack stat. Also, oh, well, that works out. Saves me the turn of, switching out. So, here you go, Pidgey. Have a cut. Granted, I actually felt Inari could have probably taken a Pidgey, so kind of a shame, but no well. Ooh, Nidoran male, switching it up. I like it. Here, let's use Leech Seed, and then we'll switch into Inari, and hope that she'll be fine and heal up a little. Ow. In fact, speaking of healing up, there you go, Cabbage. Now, the only thing I worry about is her getting poison stung and, poisoned, but I guess we'll see what happens. Focus energy, uh-oh. We know that move works. Well, this isn't good. Maybe we can neutralize... no, that wouldn't work. Because again, critical hits make it so their status effects don't work. Screw it. Let's go for the Will-O-Wisp. That way, any critical hits he doesn't get will be not that great. Good. Plus, that'll keep the tick damage going up. Hurt by the burn. Beautiful. Now the only bad thing... If I quick attack, there's a chance she gets poisoned. Well, let's risk it. See what happens. Oh, man, I knew it. Oh, it was a calculated risk, but boy, did I still take it. Oh, well. At least we're effectively counteracting the poison with Leech Seed, so that's good, if nothing else. Otherwise, do I have I have antidotes. Sure, we'll use them up. Why not? This is what they're for. Ooh, there's that crit. Yeesh. Still, Inari should actually survive the fight. Nice. Go, girl. You're already getting nice and strong. Maybe not as strong as you could be, but still, not bad. A Rattata. I probably don't even need to switch out for you. Let's use Will-O-Wisp. Then just start quick attacking. could be pretty good. And man, I gotta say, I love the animation of Will-O-Wisp. It's so darn cool. Admittedly, we are running a little long today, but I mean, come on. We got our first new party member in so long. I can't help but try to show her off. I mean, seriously. Tail whip, huh? Well, that's not all that bad. Good, good. Look at Inari, look at her go. Good girl. 231, beautiful. Ooh, and a meow. Let's see if you can handle this. Oh, goodness. The answer is no. No, she cannot. Granted, I didn't expect the Meowth to score a critical hit of all things. Oh, Cabbage, come on, buddy. You're making me look bad in front of the audience. Granted, he probably knows that and is laughing at me. Oh, well. That's obnoxious. Well, that's what I get for pushing my luck. Still, Inari's been doing pretty darn good, all things considered. Especially seeing as she doesn't have a stab move. Seriously, a fire type with no damaging fire moves? It's brutal. I feel bad for her.
Look what you did to my poor, cute Pokemon.
Yeah, you can say the same to mine, lady. Ugh. Still, frankly, that's probably more than enough for today. Next time we play Pokemon Leaf Green, we'll continue down this path and see just what's beyond. So, as always, I've been Brad. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.